Okay, now the magic of taking a raster image from the internet and turning it into a vector, one that is able to be cut out or traced with the CNC machines, is in Illustrator is this image trace option. Okay, if you don't have this bar at the top, then you need to go watch the video on adding that the top menu. Also, it'll be over here in the right hand side in the properties panel, image trace. But what you do is you select the image. If I don't have it selected, that goes away at the top. It also goes away over here. I select the image and this pops up, and I'm going to just click this. Now it does a pretty good job of picking what it thinks you need, but if it doesn't, there's other options here for different colors. Like this is a black and white logo, so I could do this, but I'm just going to let it do its thing first. So I click image trace, and it did a pretty good job tracing it. Remember, you can look right here next to it and you can look at the outlines to see what it actually is going to look like, those lines, before you actually commit those changes. You can also do this. You can also go, I'm going to go back to this. You can go to this option right here. Again, it's over here too if you want. Look over there on the right hand side. And it opens up this panel. If this panel is down here where you can't see all the stuff, you just click this bar at the top and drag it up. You can even resize it if you need to, I believe. Well, if not, just move it up. And then if the trace doesn't look very good, you can change some settings. You can change the threshold, you can change the paths and the corners and noise. It's just mess around and see if you can get it to look better. Alright, but the last little magic thing you can do is you can ignore a color. Alright, and so when I click this, when I check this, most of the time it's going to ignore white, and what that's going to do is it's going to take off all the white around the image. So let me show you. If I move this out here, you can see. So right now it traced this, but it also has all this stuff on the outside. If we don't want that, we just click ignore color, and then that all goes away. So that's what we want. Okay? It doesn't matter if it's big or small right now, because if the trace looks okay, we can resize it after it's done. The last thing you have to do is you have to say expand. Expand is going to make that thing into a vector image. Now that right there is a vector. It is something that the Cricut can cut, that the Patriot can cut, the laser can cut, all those things. Right? If you want to check to make sure that it's a vector, you go to Window, and you might have to scroll up. Sorry, not Window, View. View Outline. Okay, that is what you want. You want to see those lines. If you don't see those lines, then you didn't either trace it or you didn't expand the trace to kind of say okay. But there's how you do it.